For weeks, I had poured my heart into planning what I believed to be the most unforgettable night of our lives. Every moment, every gesture, had been arranged with intention. From the warm flicker of candlelight at her favorite restaurant to the hidden photographer waiting to capture her smile, even the ring, engraved with words that had meant everything to us, was chosen with painstaking care. I was in love, fully, unconditionally, with no hesitation. And I truly believed she felt the same. Over the span of 3 years, we had built something that felt real. Laughter in the early mornings, quiet evenings on the couch, soft plans spoken between kisses and coffee. A life that pulsed with dreams and promise. That night, I carried hope in my chest like a sacred thing, believing I was about to step into forever. That morning, I picked up the ring from the jeweler. My hands trembled just slightly as I opened the velvet box, feeling the weight of what it symbolized: commitment, devotion, faith in something we had grown together. Back home, I put on the suit she once had made her weak in the knees. I checked my reflection once, then again, smoothing every line, adjusting every detail. Everything had to be perfect. Just as I was about to leave, I saw her phone resting on the couch. I reached for it absent-mindedly, intending to bring it to her. But then the screen lit up. A message from her best friend. "Are you still rejecting him tonight?" A strange chill crept up my spine. Confused, I opened the chat. What I read didn't just hurt, it unmade me. "He's proposing tonight. Wait till you see me turn him down." I froze, my breath caught somewhere in my chest. I stared at the screen, reading those words again and again, hoping I had misunderstood, that it was a bad joke, a wrong number, anything. But the truth stood clear and sharp. She knew. She had known all along. This wasn't just rejection. It was spectacle. Something she had choreographed in private, laughing behind my back while I imagined a future with her. Everything I felt, excitement, nervous joy, anticipation, collapsed into an aching silence. I could have confronted her then and there, could have shouted, demanded answers, thrown the ring across the room. But something inside me shifted. If she wanted performance, I'd give her one, but not the kind she had rehearsed for. So I played along. I picked her up with a smile, let her hold my arm, let her believe everything was still as she expected. I matched her energy, feigned the affection, mirrored the enthusiasm of a man still blissfully unaware. She didn't suspect a thing. She looked radiant, filled with confidence, probably going over in her mind how she delivered rejection in a way that seemed graceful, dignified, maybe even funny. At the restaurant, we ate. We laughed. She was still playing her part, unaware the stage had shifted. And when dessert arrived, I stood. Her eyes widened, pretending to be surprised, but I saw it, that tiny smirk, the shimmer of anticipation. The entire room seemed to hold its breath. I reached into my pocket. She braced herself. But it wasn't the ring I pulled out. It was her phone. And in a clear, calm voice that cut through the silence, I read, "He's proposing tonight. Wait till you see me turn him down." Gasps rippled through the room. Her face drained of all color. That smug glow vanished in an instant, replaced by a pale, silent shock. I slipped the ring back into my pocket. "You could have just told me the truth," I said softly. "You didn't have to turn it into a joke." I turned and walked out. The restaurant remained frozen behind me, caught in the weight of what had just unfolded. I didn't look back. The night air outside felt sharp, clean, like a reset. What should have been the most heartbreaking night of my life, instead brought an unexpected sense of peace. I had loved deeply. She hadn't. And now I knew. Back at my apartment, I poured myself a drink and sat in the stillness. No more illusions. No more pretending. Only the truth, raw and undeniable. Finally feeling the silence I'd never known how to name. My phone lit up not long after. Apologies, excuses, frantic words trying to glue back what she had so deliberately shattered. But there was nothing left to save. She hadn't just rejected me. She had mocked my love, mocked my heart, turned what should have been sacred into a scene for her amusement. In that betrayal, though, she gave me something far more valuable than her hand in marriage. She gave me clarity. I wasn't a man waiting for someone to love me anymore. I was a man who had stood up, walked away, and left behind someone who never truly valued what we had. And in that choice, I reclaimed everything she tried to make small.